But yeah, building the personal brand up, getting in front of the camera. Like for me now, this is, I don't know how I'm talking right now. You've been editing a video 4, 5, 6+ hours, and you've asked them for the music before, they've sent what they want, you put it all through, you've done all the edit, send it to them. Can you just change the music? If I could shoot on a camera for the rest of my life, it would just be a handycam, like camcorder. No one cares what camera you're using. You could just take out your iPhone. Same as like what Casey Neistat says, whatever camera you have, use it.
No, it's good, man. And now we're out here drinking coconuts and watching the water. Fuck, what a world we live in, bro.
So you tell me how you got into filmmaking.
So the backstory is basically in the year of COVID even existing, what was it, 2019?
2020.
2020. So my partner, she booked a holiday for us to go to Dubai in July before COVID happened, to go in December for like a 3-week holiday. So we just went there on a holiday, vacation, and then she then decided she wanted to stay there.
Yeah.
Because the uncertainty everywhere in the world, the UK wasn't the best. And then basically I went back to the UK, put all of our stuff in storage, moved back to Dubai, no camera, no laptop, anything whatsoever, just the clothes I had in my suitcase.
Yeah, and you didn't even do any filming at that point. You were just
But my partner, she's been on like YouTube, in the YouTube game for
a while.
maybe a couple of years before that. But I had picked up that she had like an A6400.
100? Yeah.
I literally picked up in auto and just literally just held it still.
Yeah.
That's all I did. So yeah, went back to Dubai. I quit my job as soon as I got back, went back to Dubai about 4 weeks later. She found an apartment. I then started working with a bodybuilder out there. I was borrowing a camera, watching every YouTube video possible. 0 clients for say like 2-3 months when I first got there.
Yeah.
Setting up all the business, your visa, all that kind of stuff. And then eventually started building up the clients, bought the FX3 as my first camera. It's kind of like a cheat code in a way.
You didn't even build up, you just went.
So I was first shooting on like a A7R3.
Okay.
Which is still a very good camera. But again, in the beginning, I was on like full auto. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was watching all the YouTube videos, try and learn everything I can. Still to this day, I do it. If I'm not working or editing, I'm watching YouTube videos like yours.
Appreciate it, I appreciate it.
And then, yeah, just from there, I bought the camera, bought the Sigma 2470, and that was what I was running with for the, well, up until now, until I got the 10mm Laowa. So yeah, I was just making it work, and then slowly you buy like the mics, the ND filters, especially for Dubai because it's ridiculously sunny all the time, 50 degrees.
That's crazy. I wouldn't even go out to shoot. Like, do you even go out to shoot at that point, or like do you pick and choose? You're like only early, and I feel like only early and only like late afternoon.
So it's the first maybe 3 months of the year, pushing it 4 months, you're still able to go outside. So that's why, for a start, we're in Bali.
Yeah.
We're in Bali right
We're
now.
in Bali right now.
So that's why we're here now for the next 2 months, just to stay out of the Dubai heat, because it's almost impossible to go out and do anything. Like, it's far too hot. But going back to how I started off, I have got all my equipment, and then I've been in Dubai for 5 years now, so been shooting more on the serious side for the past maybe 3 years. I've started to find my own style and building up the client base. Been luckily and fortunate to be travel around the world shooting with clients as well. My partner being a professional IPV bodybuilder. So over in the States, different countries, I've built client relationships all around the world. And then, yeah, now I'm here in Bali speaking with you.
Which is crazy. You're actually one of the first people to message me saying like, dude, you know, like, let's meet up, I'm down. I asked him to be on a podcast and he keeps telling me he's not, you know, he's not talented enough or not. I'm like, that's crazy.
It's the imposter syndrome. I'm sure all us videographers, filmmakers, photographers, we all go through it. It doesn't matter what level you're at, I think. Like, even if some of the people at the very, very top, we see them as the top, they still see them as like, they're doubting themselves maybe, or
questioning themselves. How do you beat that though? Like when you are talking to clients, when you're trying to do things?
I think you can't show it to clients whatsoever. Like, okay, we might feel like it ourselves, but if the client feels like that, they might not feel comfortable, or they might not feel like you're you are actually then good enough to deliver what you're offering. So in terms of it's like the imposter syndrome, we all know we are good enough deep down, but we still have that like self-doubt of are we actually good enough? Are we going to deliver what the client wants? And so it's you're trying to balance it the whole time.
Yeah. I think the issue too is like, you know, we're online all the time because we're obviously on social media, we're creators.
Yep.
And I think that sometimes hurts. Like a lot of comments I get on my page is, dude, I just want to quit. Like, I know it's a joke, but there's some people that watch some of the stuff and are like, I can't do that. I can't do that, you know?
It's like the videos you review on your podcast, on socials, you see some of the videos that are put out, it might be a 10-second video, and I just want to sell my equipment. You're just like, how do I even get to that level?
Yeah.
But again, everyone has different styles. They want to produce films different, make content different. So
It's so different. It's so different. And I like all types of video content. So sometimes it's a home video. Sometimes it's like 2 shots that I'm only looking at.
yeah.
But I can appreciate it. I think everyone needs a little bit of appreciation, like
Yeah, because even when you're reviewing some of the videos, you'll see like one of the shots, it might only be like a 2nd frame, 2-second frame, and that shot just makes the rest of the video. You can almost, sometimes you can forget about the rest of it, it's just that one shot you're like,
the one that's like in here.
wow, how did you even get that shot? How did you even think of getting that shot?
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of it, because like sometimes when you're setting up to get one shot and you do 20 takes and then you finally get it, and it's like, this was worth it. This was worth all of the hassle that we just went through. No.
For me, I'm more of a run and gun shooter.
Yeah.
So a lot of the clients that I work with, not a lot of it's like planned out shoots, unless it's maybe like a brand, they want certain shots and stuff like that. But I would say 90% of what I shoot is more run and gun. So it's, I just have to capture what I can capture. And that's it. It's like a one take kind of scenario. Like,
That's all you get. That's all you get. Do you like that? Do you want to get more into like the full production stuff?
I do want to get into the more full production, but I think, like I was saying before we started, I want to build my own personal side, like the personal brand. Shooting myself, again, that's why I'm in Bali now for the next 7 weeks. Shooting all my own style. Like, I'm really in love with like the locked off tripod shots at the moment. Like shooting on the 10mm Laowa lens now for the pod. But it's more like the personal stuff I want to build up.
Personal branding.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, building the personal brand up, getting in front of the camera. Like for me now, I don't know how I'm talking right now.
That's crazy.
I'm not good in front of the camera. As soon as I try and do anything, even an unboxing myself, there's no one in the apartment. I'm opening a box of like a camera. I can't even talk. I'm just like.
No, do you think it makes it easier that, because I'm like, it's kind of like 2 friends talking and like an interview, as opposed to you're trying to talk by yourself to this thing?
I think so, yeah. Like at the moment, I'm just forgetting the cameras are there, and we're just chilling. We're looking at the ocean now. We got some fresh coconuts.
Yeah, we do.
Fresh coconuts in Bali. So yeah, it doesn't feel like a intimate, like I'm speaking to, say, even 100 people that might even watch one of my videos. Like, let alone like 1,000, say like 10,000. Like you think of that many people eyes on you, and that's when you start to.
Yeah, it's a lot of in your head though too, right?
And that's it. I can barely talk on my Instagram story. Like I've done it recently, and then afterwards I'm like, why am I actually bothered about? I don't care what people think of me. Like now, if I'm speaking to someone, I can be an absolute fool and not care. But as soon as it's on a video that could stay on a platform, I'm like,
it's gonna live forever.
It just doesn't make any sense.
No, but it's something like, you know, through practice, and I hope these 7 weeks you're just every day you're just talking to the camera,
Definitely, it's like I was saying before, I really like the locked off tripod shots, and you're making the movement in the scene, in the frame, rather than the camera moving with you.
Yeah, and probably because you're also very run and gun too. It's probably a little different for you, right?
For sure.
So that's probably why you love it too. It's like both sides of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the locked off like postcards, video postcards. I love that.
I'm really loving those more than like the movement shots, because I think now that the crazy epic transitions and stuff like that, it's not dying out, but it's not what it used to be.
It's just, I see so much of it, and I'm always like, I'm tired of it. So every time I see like a very nice slow video, it feels good. I'm like,
I feel like the slow ones, you have to, like the grade has to be super cool, the shots have to be super unique,
Yeah. Or the story,
frame-
like if
it's-
you
yeah.
know what I mean. If they're talking over it or narrating over it, I'm like, oh, this is interesting.
And like unique places. Like, I mean, you can set up the tripod and shoot anywhere, but I think when you're in a unique place,
Yeah.
the scene just sets it for you.
Yeah.
You can just be standing in the scene and that's it.
For sure. Speaking of unique places, this is your second time here in Bali.
Yeah, second time. So we came last year in July for like a 3-week period.
Fell in
This
love.
time-
Fell in love with this place.
Yeah.
What was
Like,
it?
it's-
You and your partner fell in
It's so chill compared to being in Dubai. Dubai is like very fast paced, like everything's go, 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 which I love at the same time.
Of course.
But then you come to Bali, everything's so relaxed. Although there is a lot of chaos, you see out on the roads, like absolute chaos. But it's like a fun chaos. Like you can't.
You're like a kid. Like
Yeah.
it's like you're a kid on the road.
My brain is just running at 1,000,000 miles an hour, like an ADHD thing. I'm like everything's going on, but I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to talk about. It's like, what does a place like Bali or like traveling in general?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that I know that don't travel, and they're like, oh, I want to be creative. And if I tell them like you should travel, because there's something about being in a new place
Yep.
where it unlocks this like no one knows me, or like I can take out my camera and do this. Like what is it about that? Do you think like? You know?
And that's it. Going back to not wanting to be in front of the camera, freezing up. As soon as I leave and go to somewhere else, I feel like I can just set the camera up, even like with the little DJI that I'm vlogging with every day here. I'm just taking it out. I don't care. Like if people look at me, I don't care. If I tried to do that back home, I just wouldn't be able to do it.
I get it.
There's just something about, like you said, being somewhere new.
Where no one knows you.
Yeah.
It's like you feel, it's almost like, oh, I might come back to this restaurant and these people might be like, oh, look at this guy. As opposed to here, you're like, I might not see these people ever again.
Yeah. Like now we have like the FX3 here, the FX30, like 360. We're like just sitting on a random table. There's people sitting around us. I just don't care.
And you know what? The world really doesn't care. Like
No.
I think it's always in our head.
It's even like, say if you walk past someone and they're vlogging on a camera, you look at them for 2 seconds. As soon as you've gone past, you've forgotten about them.
Yeah.
Like no one cares what you are doing apart from yourself.
Yeah, everyone has their own problems in their own life that
Yeah.
they're probably like, I don't care. I'm already thinking of like, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I gotta get to this place.
And if anything, I'm more envious of the people that are there vlogging.
Yeah, me too.
I want to be that person.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking, oh, that guy looks stupid or that girl looks stupid, like holding a camera, oh, look, they're vlogging. I want to be that confident and doing it.
Yeah. Do you think, because for me, it's like, I feel like I'm not successful enough to, I think it's like, oh, I want a bigger following. You want this, you want this. So if someone asks me and it's like, oh, you're just doing it for fun, like you're not getting paid to do it, I think that's always something. And then you have to like talk to them about it, or I don't know. I feel like with a lot of people, it's like,
I agree with that as well. It's like you see these YouTubers and they've got X amount of followers and they get X amount of views. You think they can be holding a camera and be acting like silly or doing whatever they want because they have that to back it up.
Yeah.
So I have a YouTube channel, like, and I put videos out from Bali last year. I did like daily vlogs, or it was over like say a week, so I did weekly vlogs, and I was vlogging every day, but then I just put it into like a longer video. I posted them out, and one of them has maybe like 200 views. The rest of them have under 100.
Yeah.
There's me like say I'm vlogging, and someone said, "Oh, have you got a YouTube channel?" Oh,
Right?
do I want to say yes or not? Or
Yeah.
but I was watching something the other day, and it's like, what's the new Backrooms?
Backrooms,
The
yeah.
new film.
Yeah.
So that guy was a YouTuber, and it was one of the people randomly watched his video, and then he got contacted to make the feature film, to speak about it. So you could have 5 people watching your video. One of those
All that
could be
matters.
someone that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's the same as starting out Instagram, anything. You just have to be true to yourself. Post it, not think about it. Don't try and chase the numbers. Because even if you put 50 people in a room, 100 people in a room, it's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
And I think now we live in the days of like the virality. If you don't have like 100,000 views, 1 million views, it's not
worth
gonna,
it.
yeah.
That's a tough thing. That's a tough thing to learn because sometimes you just get caught up. Especially like I can tell myself that, but then when one video does really well and you hit like 500,000,
Yep.
you're like, ooh, Oh yeah,
And you post the next one, and it.
Yeah, crickets, and you're like, fuck, maybe this was, you know. But I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at not caring. I also have someone posting for me, like, so I don't actually like look at the numbers anymore.
Yeah.
I think my job right now is to have better conversations and meet creators like yourself.
Yep.
Because like this is valuable. This is way more valuable than
Putting like a random video up.
yeah. I like for me at least. I feel because I was like, oh, should I shoot cinematic stuff when I'm out here in Asia? And I was like trying to, but it doesn't interest me anymore.
No.
I think for me, the thing that interests me is like this. Like this gets me excited.
Yeah.
Like yo, I'm gonna meet Max today, and he seems so interesting. So let me ask him questions. Let me look at his work. Like let me ask like, okay, you were at SeaWorld. Like that place looked amazing. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't know. I think everyone has to find their thing that excites them, and sometimes people force it. I know a lot of creators who they're like, oh, I love cinematic stuff only because so much people are doing it, but they don't love it enough.
No, they're just doing it just to do it. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Whereas I feel like I'm only just getting into my own personal stuff. So for me, it's now I'm wanting to do it because I want to do it. Like not because I've seen other people's. Like, of course, I get inspiration from people online and people I meet, but for me, I've been to so many different countries in the world, so many different places. If I just got my camera out in every single place, even took like a 10-second video in each place I've been to and put it into a video, I can have hundreds and hundreds of uploads. YouTube, Instagram, and I barely post on my own personal Instagram because a lot of it is like client work. So again, I need to run the business, but I want it to be my own brand that's being posted.
Exactly.
So I need to shoot it, otherwise I don't have anything to post.
You're not a person, like it's not a personal brand. I think personal brand is the biggest thing, right?
That's it.
Like I need to know who Max is, you know? And I think that's when brands are like, oh, you're cool. Like this is your personality, and that's your leverage with the audience. If you have a stronger relationship to your audience, you have more leverage with these like sponsorships.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
You have to.
And that's when like brands will then reach out and say, we love who you are as a person. Can you put this out onto your platforms and go from there?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think that's why personal brand, it's harder, it's easier said than done.
100%.
You know? Because like when you have time to do the personal stuff, the client stuff, you're also doing content for a partner. Like it's like, okay. It's like what is, and it's sad that the personal stuff always gets kicked down to the bottom.
Always, 100.
Always.
Yeah.
Every single time. I want to talk about like, some of the shots you guys did at SeaWorld was amazing.
Yeah.
Was that a plan to like, okay, let me shoot? Or was that like, oh, we're getting here and you were like, dude, this is different. This is amazing.
So yeah, that was I was invited to Abu Dhabi Yas Island for a content creator meetup. There was 30 or 40 other creators that were there as well.
Yeah.
I was invited last year as well, and that was everyone from all over the world. So they brought in all these creators, and it was basically we get access to all the parks. We have like a schedule of all the places. We get full access and we can just go and shoot whatever we like. So it wasn't necessarily we have to get this, we have to get that. And this year was the first time I went to SeaWorld. So you have all the main places, like the most, trying to think, the main attractions at SeaWorld. Like you've got like the big dome glass, you've got the tall one. And it was kind of like, I've not been there before, so I just want to get the coolest shots I can get. And again, like I said, I'm more of like a run and gun, so I don't have shots planned. I just work out what looks good while I'm there, shoot it, and then I put it into the edit, find the music, do some sound design, and then put it all together.
Is that your creative process where you are, I guess with the run and gun stuff, do you ever have music beforehand, or is that something that you're just like?
So sometimes I'll go through like the music platforms and I'll save them all into like a folder of like the vibe. So depending on how fast I want to do the shots, if it's more of like the static shots, like get the vibe first, or at least I'll put all the footage into a timeline, find some music, and then start to place it all together, get the vibe. Sometimes I'll even change the music back out, put a different one in. But yeah, I just go off of like what I've shot, put the music into it, start putting it all together, and then go through there, then add the sound design after.
Yeah, sound design is always usually kind of.
And that's what I've started to get into more, is the sound design. It makes such a huge difference. Like the shots from the Yas Island, that's probably the most sound design I've done in a video to date. And I was just like, I just went ham on it. I'll just add this in. Like I've still got a long way to go.
But isn't it fun when you like?
100%. Like now I look at my old stuff and I'm like, I've just got a music track and it just seems so dead.
Yeah, and it's weird how like a couple's different sounds, and sometimes the sound isn't even loud.
Yeah.
It's like it complements the whole thing. You're like,
I think that's what I'm trying to work out, is having the levels of what level to have it at, to have the music just to balance out so you can still hear it, because I did one edit, I had the music at a certain level, the sound design, but then you can't hear the music as much, it's more the sound design, so it's finding that level.
yeah.
And I feel like having headphones on, sometimes it peaks a bit more with certain volumes and the sound effects,
like
rather than music.
Too, like it's like
That's it, yeah.
Max and I talk a lot about sound design, so if you guys are starting your sound design journey, take a look at Uppbeat. They are probably the most affordable all-in-one creator platform out there. And they have a ton of sound effects that you guys can start using to start building out your videos. One thing I don't mention enough with Uppbeat is that they have a pro plan, which is geared towards creators who have a lot of clients. So if you guys need, copyright free music, which is huge, especially when you're dealing with multiple clients, they have it all. They have stock footage that you can use, and you can actually whitelist up to 10 YouTube channels. So if you have multiple clients or you're building your clientele and they have YouTube channels, you can house them all under this one creative plan. If you guys do have any questions about them, please feel free to ask down in the comments, or if you guys just want to jump into it, you guys can take a look, get 20% off using the link in the description or the pinned comment.
But I'm someone, I prefer to go and work in like a coffee shop. I have to have stuff going on around me.
Yeah.
But then at other times, I'll be locked in at like 3 a.m. at home, pitch black room, and I'm just there editing away, like in a zone. And then I like snap out of it and I'm like,
8 in the morning.
Yeah, I haven't slept.
You're like, oh my God, I gotta eat. Birds are chirping. No, I miss that feeling. I haven't had that feeling of getting into like the creative flow state in so long. Because I don't really shoot anymore. Like I don't. It's just all I'm doing is podcast interviews. I'm meeting up with creators. So I miss that zone where you're literally just doing creative stuff and you lose all track of time. You're like, it's been 8 hours. I didn't eat today. You're like, what happened?
That's one of the worst things. I'll be editing and then all day I've been editing. I'm just in that zone and I haven't eaten and I'm like, what is going on? Like I've not looked away from the screen.
But isn't that like, those are some of the most proud pieces that you probably have too. You're like, I remember.
100%. And it'll be, sometimes I can go days, weeks without sitting in front of the laptop to edit, and then all of a sudden I just have that day and I'm like, I need to edit today, and then I just lock in for however many days after that, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I'm done for a while now. So obviously with client work it's different. You need to get it done by deadlines to deliver the content, but like going back to the personal branding, like if I shoot today, I might not edit till 2-3 weeks later, but no one's going to know it's from 3 weeks ago. It could be from today. So no one ever knows. It's my own stuff. I can take as long as I want.
Yeah, there's no pressure in like doing
That's it.
You know, you can really take your time. Yeah. What's your favorite part of the process right now? Is it filming? Is it editing? Is it editing sound design?
I think at the moment it's more because it's new to me, that filming myself and like more of the personal stuff. It's more the filming at the moment. I need to upgrade my laptop.
Oh,
so
really?
Even for like
that is brutal.
Even for clients, I'm still running on like an M1, the laptop I bought 5 years ago. My first ever laptop, I got the M1 MacBook Pro, and I think it's like the base model.
Oh, dude.
So for me, I'm still going through like 4K footage. I'm still able to do it all.
Actually, that's pretty good.
But it's more, say, like the heavier editing I'm doing now, more of the color grading, adding the grain. The sound design and music doesn't affect it really at all.
Yeah. It's usually more the visual stuff.
That's it. It's more of the heavier grading and all that kind of stuff. So I think if it's not broken, don't fix it.
For sure. Just issue it, you know what I mean? Because like sometimes, as I know people are like, gear doesn't matter, but like there's something about getting new gear. You're like,
gear doesn't matter, but it does matter. In the sense, you don't need to go out and buy the most expensive camera, but you get to a certain point and the gear matters to what you have, to what you need.
Of course. Especially if you start doing client work, professional work, it's like you obviously want higher quality, you want cleaner glass, you you know, you want to make sure your camera's not overheating and all that kind of stuff. I'll tell you right now, after this trip, my favorite piece of gear has been my X5.
Yeah.
It's been my 360 because it's the one that makes me want to create the most.
Yeah.
I literally love sitting and talking to strangers and, hey, it's cool if I just record us having a convo. That's the one that inspires me the most to create.
Mine's the Action 6.
Right.
I can not worry about it whatsoever. Waterproof, bulletproof almost. Like if it breaks, you can change the lens.
And you have an ND filter on there too, right?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Like, and the colors are great. Like, I get exactly what you mean.
Like I don't understand. You can get the image you can get from a camera
Like, that is,
this big.
yeah.
10-bit color now. You got D-Log M,
And it's
and they're bringing out the D-Log M, no, the D-Log 2. Yeah. But even just a small action camera, like the image you get out of that, you can put it in with footage from the FX3.
And it's hard to even tell.
You can hardly tell. But yeah, the X5.
The X5, I love it, man. It just inspires me to create more or like have more conversations with people because that's what I love doing actually.
And it's definitely more like you put a big camera in someone's face. That's when it's like, oh, it's a big camera.
Yeah.
You put a little camera in someone's face, not like right in their face,
No,
but
but it's
you're
like-
holding it. It's more of like a fun camera. Like I've got a handy cam, like an old Sony handy
Oh,
cam.
I love that footage. I saw your video with your
If
phone.
I could shoot on a camera for the rest of my life, it would just be a handy cam, like camcorder.
It's like, are you recording clips? Because I love watching old handycam. Like, I used to shoot on mini DVs, like the old ones. And like when I watch it back, it actually just feels like a memory. So
Yeah.
it's like, I hope you every so often you'll record.
Some days I'll take that out, and that's the only camera I'll
Oh,
take
really?
out.
That's cool.
And it's like you got the crazy zoom rocker on it, so it zooms in crazy far. It's more nostalgic. Like before I left here, we had a friend's surprise birthday at the 5 hotel in Dubai, and I took that with me. And people that had never used a camera before, they were literally grabbing out of my hand, putting it to their face. They wouldn't even post a video on their Instagram. They would never do it. And they've got this handy cam and they're talking to it like they're a full-time vlogger.
Yeah.
But then they're moving it around like it's old, like family vibes.
Isn't that like the best? Like, it's a camera like that makes people.
It brings
wanna
out the
be-
real side of them.
Yeah, because I always think that when I was younger and I was shooting on that, when you shot on that thing, you knew it wasn't going anywhere.
Oh no.
It wasn't going
Most of the
to social-
time, it stayed on the tape inside of the camera, or it got rewritten over, unfortunately. But like now, I think it's got 30 gigabytes of internal storage. My one doesn't take a memory card to save onto, which is annoying. The files
Oh,
are
it's just internal.
awful to deal with.
Yeah.
It's like super old school. But it's got 30 gig. I've never taken anything off of it, and I bought it over a year ago.
Because it's like 480p or it's like 720 maybe at the
And I
most.
even put it into it's got 3 different quality settings. I've got it in the lowest setting, just so it looks the oldest.
How much did you get it for? When you
I
it?
bought it for around $50.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
But I think now, like a few years ago when I first started, you could pick them up in stores or like say like on Facebook Marketplace for like $5-10. Like in the UK, we call them like car boot sales. Like they're kind of like yard sales, but you drive your car then sell it out.
At the trunk?
You could go. I bought one in like a kind of like a thrift store in the UK for like $2. Doesn't have a battery, but it's fully working. There was a memory card in it from a family's vacation. All the footage was still on it. And I'd love to try and find the people.
Dude, that's gonna go. That's like personal. Yeah.
I need to go back to it and like sort of like stage it. I think like
You have to.
I'm gonna buy this $2. Take it.
Do an overhead of
That's
you
it.
doing it. You
Take
have
the
to.
memory card out and then
And let the internet do its thing.
that'd be a cool video.
That's
Yeah.
a great video, actually. No, that's a really good video.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see the internet rallying to find this family.
That's it. And I feel like that kind of stuff now does better than any crazy video edit.
Yeah, VFX. It's connection, right?
That's
it's story. People want to get behind something that makes them feel good.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Human
And
connection.
2026, you're seeing it all over now. It's all about authenticity over anything else. Because I think the takeover of AI, half the time you don't know what's real or fake anymore.
It's tough.
It's
getting
getting that good. So people are now going back to the real vlogging. Like Casey Neistat's been posting daily vlogs again.
It's been great. It's been great. Doesn't it make you want to take this test?
Yep.
Like, you're just, I'm going out. I'm
Yep.
going out. Shout out to Casey, man. Like, all right.
And I feel like now I've been doing this, like I said, for 5 years. In the beginning, I was watching all the YouTubers, the daily vloggers, all that kind of stuff. It's got to a point now where I feel like no one's really posting anymore.
Yeah.
Like even say like Mattia Poya, he started to post again more.
Yeah, because he took a break for a little bit.
He took a break. Like people like that, like they still do the review stuff. They still do the daily vlogging stuff sometimes, and like the how to grade and all that kind of stuff.
The educational stuff.
That's it. So I prefer to watch that than just random videos. Yeah. But then Casey and I starts daily vlogging, and they like.
And then I'm your hook because it's like, and then that's what I'm always wondering. Like that's the personal brand I want to make, where I can leave YouTube, I can leave social media for a while. I'll make a video, and people still care. They still care.
Because you come back and you're doing the exact same. It doesn't matter if the quality is the exact, if you're using the same camera from 3-4 years ago. Like no one cares if you're on an FX3, a Canon, like
A Sony Handycam.
there's always like Team Sony, Team Canon, Fuji and Nikon, all this kind of stuff. No one cares what camera you're using. You could just take out your iPhone. Same as like what Casey Neistat says, whatever camera you have, use it. Like, and do you ever watch his brother?
Van?
Neistat.
I could see where like they, you know what I mean?
You see the correlation of how they both shoot and
And
it's
just how they
crazy.
are as creators. Like the way their brain thinks is like, oh, you guys
Their
are
brains
really,
work in some crazy distorted
storytelling.
way.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's like the storytelling. And that's the thing with Casey. He was never like cinematic. Like it wasn't.
Oh, no.
It was like, what is the best story? Like I was even watching one of his videos recently, and I was looking at it. I was like, oh, this looks overexposed. But I only realized that later on. Like I watched the whole video already. I was like,
But did you care? No.
no.
He even says he will buy a camera, take it out of the box, maybe change it to 4K, the rest is in auto.
That's wild. That's wild. That's a personal brand that I want.
Yeah.
Like where gear really, he's one of those true people. Like it doesn't really matter.
And that's another thing I feel like the more and more you get into it yourself, you're starting working with clients. In the beginning, I just used to shoot in like standard profile. Maybe had it on auto ISO, auto this. Whereas now I feel like it's got more complicated and it makes the process harder to achieve. Like what you see, you'll see someone's video and you think, that looks insane, but they've probably spent days and days and days just on the grading alone. Not even building the story, just the grading alone. Going through every single clip in the timeline.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just like a tough place. You always want to do the best. You want to grade everything. You want the quality to be amazing. And then I always start thinking about personal branding. And I'm like, I just want to I just want to tell stories. I want to meet people. You know?
It's bad even on my phone. I can't just take a picture on an Instagram story now. I have to take it on the camera, put it into Lightroom, put some kind of filter onto it, then post it. But
it's a process. It's a process, and it's long. You know?
But then you'll watch some YouTubers. They're just shooting on a GoPro or like the DJI. They've got it in full auto, standard. They're not even shooting in D-Log, anything. Because why do you actually need to? This is our personal choice of how you want it to look. They're shooting in complete auto. They've got millions of subscribers, hundreds of thousands, millions of views, and they're using a GoPro that costs $300, $400. You've got a few batteries with you. It's not impossible to break, but if it does break, it's cheap enough to replace
it. Yeah,
or
for
just
sure.
get a new lens on it, or change the screen on it. Like,
and the beauty about it being that affordable is like you take more risks with the camera.
100%.
I'll put it up here. I'll put it. Sometimes it's like, you don't want to take your camera out or you don't want to put it like over there by the sand because you're like, what if the sand gets into it?
Yeah.
But when it's like that, you want to do whatever.
Like the action cam, you can go and jump in the sea right now. Doesn't matter. Jump in the water, it doesn't matter. Like, put the magic arm on the side of the scooter here. If it falls off, it falls off. 99% of the time in the cage, it's going to be all right. Like I said, the lens might break, but
you can replace them
you
now.
can unscrew it, like with the X5.
I love it. You can replace. That was the best thing about that they did.
The most annoying thing is I bought the X4, and about a month later, the X5 came out. And I was like, the main thing with the 360 is the lens. And then as soon as I saw that, I was like, are you kidding?
Dude, that happens all the time, right? You buy a piece of the gear, and then it's like the next iteration comes out, and you're like,
100%.
this always happens, bro.
100%.
Oh my god. Okay, real quick, I just want to talk to you more about I'm gonna say the Abu Dhabi video, and you had an edit where it was like the circle. You're standing in front of a circle, and then you flipped it. So
Yep.
there's 3 of you like that.
Yeah.
That was cool. I love that. What was the idea behind that?
So originally that's actually at Team Labs in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
So that's, I think it's off of the Yas Island as such.
Okay.
It's still in Abu Dhabi, so it's not under the Yas Island, like you've got Ferrari World, Warner Bros and stuff, but the Team Labs is like an artistic, you go into these certain rooms, there's like floating balls flying around the room.
Yeah.
I think there's one in maybe Japan or somewhere.
I feel like
Very
Japan has
similar.
one, yeah. And if anywhere, it would be Japan. I
But
feel.
yeah, so that one, in that room, there was a giant ball, and it was basically levitating in this room, like moving up and down. And the classic shot is like stand in front of it, looking up, or so originally I just had it as that, and then I finished the rest of the video, and I was like, I just feel like there's something missing from it. And I even sent it to other friends. I sent it in the group of all the creators. Everyone said it was cool. Then I was like, there's just something missing about it.
Yeah.
And then you've got people like Paddy Cartwright online that does all the craziest edits, and then some kind of inspiration came from him, and I was like, what could I do like masking wise? And then I first did you do like the bars, and then I did it all the way, and then added the negative flash, and I was like, what else could I add? And I was like, right, I'm gonna mask that out, put one there, and they either flash at the same time when it gets to the bottom, or then I did it as like flash came in. And then it was just a process that I just built it up and up and up. And then I was like, yeah, that's it.
Because it was like both on the top was flipped.
So I had me in the middle, and the one in the middle was actually getting bigger throughout the whole time. It's only subtle,
It's subtle, but
then it just goes.
it adds to it though.
Yeah.
The little
And then it does like the negative flash as it gets to the bottom, then comes back up. I just had to do something different. There was just something missing from that shot.
Of course. And everyone was saying it was cool, but there's something in your heart and your gut that was like, it doesn't excite me.
Yeah. In the beginning it did, and then I was just like, no, there's just something not right.
Because you want more from it.
Yeah.
You're like, you want more. And that's that feeling of you're probably sitting there for hours now,
Yeah.
working on that one shot, and you're
I'd already spent
hours already, probably.
maybe 6-8 hours, if not more, just on the whole video itself. And then I feel like it's because that's the longest clip out of everything. I think that's maybe 5 seconds, maybe. And I just felt like it's almost too long for nothing else to happen. It's a cool shot, but it's not like a wow. Like I just had to add some bits into it.
Yeah. That's what I liked about it.
And it's like I'm not heavily on the masking, going back to the laptop crying from doing any masking or anything. And I was just like, right, it'll just be a simple copy and paste as well.
Dude, you know how much crazier edits are gonna be when you get that?
Yeah. They're just going to take less time.
Yeah.
Even like just the rendering and exporting and importing from the external hard drives, which that's another thing that's a different story of. The prices have gone up like 4
SSDs
times.
is nuts. It's like, it's literally like gold now.
That's why you're better off just getting a maxed out MacBook Pro.
Get like a couple terabytes.
Yeah. Built in. But yeah, I think that Yas Island trip, being with the creators I was with there, some unbelievable creators. And I mentioned them before, if you can maybe get them on a future pod.
I will, man. Now that you're talking about them, I feel like that's the connection. You know?
It was just being around other creators that you just saw their process, you saw their videos, and then you see how they actually make it. And then when the edit comes to life, that was the first time I was getting in front of the camera. So that trip is kind of what's flipped my mindset. And speaking to the creators there, saying, right, you need to be doing this. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing it. You need to be doing it. So
I feel like you have such a good personality to be. You got to be posting your own stuff.
And again, every time I do post, if it's something of myself, like the stuff I have posted, funny enough, the engagement is so much higher. Like the views might not be like crazy, but
it's
the comments outdo the views half the time. Like it's real
what you
people
want.
commenting.
Because that's what you want.
Yeah.
It's like you want people, like, they actually like you. Those are the people that actually like you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the visuals are great, but they're the ones that are like, you're like, yo, this is great engagement. Like, I'd much rather have a community of like 100 than like 100,000 blank followers. You know
That's
what
it.
I mean?
You can have millions and millions of views, but even I find it sometimes I follow or watch stuff just because it's that person.
Yeah.
I don't have that connection with them, or okay, I'd maybe like love to meet them, but it's, I don't know, it's just a weird thing. Like you watch it and you scroll.
That's it.
Whereas I watch some people's and I actually openly comment and message and
You want to see what they're doing. Or
Exactly.
Whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's something about that, and I think that's what I need to work on too, because I feel like I have a pretty decent personality where it's like, okay, I can make friends with people. I can. Well, what's Kev up to right now? Or like, I just want that. I want to be able to actually be friends with people that are online.
yeah.
So when I do meet them like this, it's just like catching up.
If, like you said before, it feels like we've known each other for years.
Yeah.
And this isn't the first. Well, this is the first time we've ever met. We've messaged on Instagram a few times, but
But that's it. The extent, and
That's
that's,
it.
so. And like with texting, it's like you don't get the full extent of how someone's saying something. You know what I mean? So for sure, I feel like that's the beauty of it, and it's only because, dude, I posted that I was out here, I was down, willing to meet you, also willing to meet people and
Yeah.
and do that. So, no, it was good, man. And now we're out here drinking coconuts, watching the water. Fuck, what a world we live in, bro.
and again, this is what building your own personal brand can do as well.
Yeah.
Instead of relying on working with clients, you work for yourself. You call the shots. If you want to go to Bali for a month, 2 months, you can go and do it. You can then say, you can reach out to brands, or you'll be working with brands already. And then you say, right, this new product you've got, send it over, you work out some kind of agreement. That's then pays for your trip.
Yeah.
And then you can then create the content, and then you build your own content. And
And and then that's part of your portfolio. Then other brands, and
That's
then
it.
and then you meet other people and you connect with other people. It's a good cycle to have.
yeah. So I think the top tip I could have is just travel. Take your camera, whatever camera you have, it doesn't matter. Take it with you, shoot content, meet new people.
That's it.
Yeah.
Shoot content, meet new people, experience life.
Hello. And the
Oh,
dog.
we got a guest. We got a guest. Yeah. Okay, last question then. Talking to your 2020 self right now, what would you tell them?
In regards to the filmmaking, or just in general.
It could be film. Yeah, we can go filming, but it could also be. I feel like that's a big part of your life. So yeah, probably about filmmaking, or like believing, like the art of creativity. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that person. If I talked to that person 5 years ago, it would be a whole different person right now.
Yeah. I think it might be more like, not a generic, but a lot of people have the same, as just trust the process. If you want to do something, do it. And I've already spoken about, I still haven't done exactly what I want to do, but I feel like it's only been the last year or so where I'm like, right, I need to do my own thing.
Yeah.
Like the uncertainty sometimes in the world, and working for yourself, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, but if you build like your own self, like the personal brand, that's where it's at. Focus on yourself just as much as you focus on client stuff.
Would you have done it differently? Like if you were in 2020, would you have started the personal brand right after that? Or you think you have to go through this journey right now?
I think you still have to go through that journey, because if I just maybe started it, I wouldn't have done it the right way. Like the content would have been super, super bad.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone picks up the camera in the beginning, they start shooting, you look back at your stuff and you're like, wow, that is bad. Whereas now, like I've been doing it for a long time, even with like a regular job, I feel like you have to start at the bottom to understand the process of everything before you go straight into like a managerial job.
Yeah.
If you understand everything, like the low end stuff, the middle, then the high end stuff, you know everything, instead of just jumping straight in and then having to figure it all out. So I think you have to go through the struggles of learning how to use the camera, what equipment you need to use, your own setup, how you're gonna do everything yourself.
Your
Like,
style and your voice.
That's it. Everyone has their own process of how they do stuff. If everyone was the same, then it would just be boring.
Yeah, it'd be different. It's getting to that point too, I'm seeing, but you know, you find some outliers, and I think that's why being in front of the camera and being personal is the only thing that's gonna that's the difference. That's a difference maker for
Exactly.
everybody.
No one can replicate like who you are,
Exactly.
who I am, and again, that's what is the best. So, 2026 or the rest of the 2026, it's personal brand. After these 7 weeks, maybe we can come back to it, and then I can show what I've created while here in Bali.
When we do this again next year in Bali or in
Yeah.
it's gonna be different.
Let's find a different place.
Yeah, different place, somewhere completely different. We'll do it, dude.
Amazing.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being
Appreciate it.
on.
Yeah.
It's been good. Yeah, I'm gonna link all his stuff down below, all his work, all his sites, all that stuff. So if you guys want to check it out, dude, I can't wait.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.